Okay. I think I got it all going. So my Kalamazoo is sending me pictures of myself that were, I don't know, on stream, maybe? I didn't even have my camera on, though. It was weird. I need to get pots. I need HP pots so bad. Okay, but I got so much stuff done. And now it's time to game. I was gonna game yesterday, but servers were like super inconsistent. Well, the timing is shit for me, EXO, because literally like can't really like stream against it, you know. So it turns my weekends into like when I'm doing all my recording and everything. But also like everyone's been over MDI and like has wanted TGP to be the main thing for a very long time, and they like still have refused. So I don't know. Shit's weird. I don't know why they don't listen to people about it. So I'm just running like stat sticks right now. Just doing this like haste and crit effects and stuff, but I haven't really like dug into it. Usually they tune trinkets at like the last possible fucking second. Like literally like as late as possible they do trinket tuning. So it's like always up in the air as to like what's actually the best next season. I am very excited for season 2. I don't think like early keys are going to be nearly as hard, for one thing, which is nice. And I think that the things that make next season hard are like good. It's not like random bullshit attacks. There's like only a couple random bullshit attacks that go on, but nothing too bad. Yeah. Yo, Heinevik. Well, that's the other thing. TGP also needs to like adjust the format because there's no stakes on day one. But I don't know. I was literally like in those rooms when they discuss stuff, and more often than not, they're like, "Yeah, we hear you," and then like nothing happened about it. So I don't know. I haven't been watching. I haven't been worried about any of that stuff. It's pretty dead to me. All right, what do they want to do? They want to do Floodgate? I do want to do some Dark Flame Cleft today if I can. Hopefully be able to. Hopefully. But I got a bunch of guides, and we'll be working on tier lists and everything like that. So much stuff to do. 10s and 11s is also far more relatable than 18s and 19s. True. When they give everyone like max eye level and then they're like speed running it, when they're like full mythic gear. Yeah. The AGQ is worth 100%. Playing on WoW is legit as fuck. Yeah, dude. I know, man. New monitor owns. Yeah, I feel like, especially after I got it and experienced it, I'm like, I'm never gonna get like a low quality main monitor at least again. It'll always be like whatever's new. So, well, yeah, at this point you better gear than MDI. But like when they did MDI rune, it was when, you know, nobody was max geared, right? So 27 incher, nice. I'm using the old 24-inch Acer as my like left monitor, and then I got a new Asus. I think it was around $100 or something like that, and that's my chat monitor. I still got to put up the monitor arms. I didn't get time to do it today, but I have to take everything down, redo the cabling, all that fun stuff. So we shall see. So, I mean, you could still like gear up your hunter now, Scarlet. Might as well. That's what I'd be doing. If you plan to play it a lot next season. So, yeah. Okay, Mike, and a nice headset. Yeah, I need to do like a setup command so I can like sort out all my stuff. Yeah. Wait, Sennheiser? Yeah, Sennheiser's always good. I love my beacon mic. I like the mixer a lot as well. That's really, really nice. Yeah. Most fun raid boss, 11-1. I hope that Sprocketmonger is going to be fun. I really do. Oh, yeah, the Mistweaver nerfs are like nothing, man. Yeah, Mistweaver nerfs are like nothing. They basically did it so that they could, like, kill off a build that Mistweavers didn't want to play in raids anyway, but it was really good. Yeah. Yeah, headset mics, like, I'm over it too, man. I like earbuds as well, because I don't want to deal with, like, a headset dent and shit. Yeah. Bunk Junker looks pretty cool. I think Rick Reverb is going to be a pain in the ass if you're a healer. Yeah. Hey, didn't call me. Let's see. Yo, good afternoon, Zerafita. Why they nerfed Mistweaver, not touch any other healer? Well, it was a build that Mistweavers didn't want to play. Basically, Blizzard made like Mastery better in a dungeon environment, but then the Mistweavers took it and built a raid build out of it. That was like too powerful, and so Blizzard was basically just killing off that build so that they didn't feel pressured to run it, while keeping the M+ stuff, you know, with a minor nerf. It wasn't even big at all. And then they're kind of like done with all the other healer design, it seems. So, at least it looks that way. Yeah. Receiver just hold the spot for M+ meta. Yeah, and I think Druid's better than my initial tier list gave it credit for. But that's also why it was a way too early list. Yeah. The more that I've been playing it, the more I'm like, oh, I see what it's actually supposed to be doing. Yeah. An ENT by any stretch, but earbuds just feel more dangerous. Only if they're too loud. Yeah. I mean, it's like a Q-tip. If you like shove the Q-tip into your ear, you know, yeah, you're gonna cause some problems. But if it's, you know, right there on the outside, you'll be fine. Yeah. Trying out a new playlist. We shall see. We shall see. Og Spatial Paradox. Mistweaver might win over Disc for next season. That's a big if for Og not being meta. Honestly, I don't think Spatial Paradox is going to be that big of a deal. Yeah. I don't think it's that big of a deal. So, it's less of a big deal because the cooldown reduction for your pet is no longer tied to casting Smite a lot. Like, obviously, you need to stand still for some of the equation and everything along those lines. But it's not like the end of the world. Thank God it's Friday, Tusk. I do 2 streams and stuff, Zach. So just click through to the YouTube channel and it's got the other one. I gotta turn on MDT. Let's see. Can't even load it. The fuck? Hmm. Crazy imbalanced DPS. It's really like enhanced owns, and I've seen like some good out of Warlock, but I'm not sure if it's bugs or what. Fix the rogue stuff already? Yeah, dude. I mean, it's a nightmare when you have so many like bugs going on. You're trying to like find out what's good. Well, that's the thing, is like some specs are like bugged and you're not sure if they're like gonna be good or awful or what. Like, wasn't Havoc like that for a while? Wasn't Havoc like super rough and just like bugged out like crazy? You couldn't actually tell how it was gonna perform. I believe it was. When I walk in, I got my steps in earlier. Never fear. Had some work to take care of in the early hours. Got all my steps in there. Oh, what the fuck. Had I known he was doing this. What a bad pull. That's okay, just go pee. We might be able to do this. God damn it, dude. Yeah, there's nothing I can do for Drac. Fuck. Oh my god. Duh, Drac. Drac. Yeah. Our druid. Is our druid okay for season? Give me the harsh truth. I don't want to gear up 120 million characters. Actually, druid's really good. Yeah, it wasn't awful. But that was sketch. Yeah. Yeah, that was a little sketch.
Only, I mean, if we have Vortex, it won't be as bad because the spread inspections would get pulled back in, and melee wouldn't die to it. And also, just imagine that pull with like if you had a Warlock or Boomkin in, right? Like it would just be.
Yeah. That's just so dangerous, though. Like, it's doable, but it's super dangerous.
Yeah, I mean, maybe like on you don't do it on live keys when it's like you don't play safe big eye if you have time.
Yeah.
But like TGP first pull, that is you get the crate out the way, and you get boss, like you're just getting to the boss burn phase. That just like, to me, it's so much value. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rice doesn't quite agree.
I mean, it's like if one person messes up, it just like screws you.
I mean, the reason I don't agree is because the robots fly out and I don't get damage on them, and the surprise inspections fly out and I don't get damage on them, and in melee they're incredibly hard to see and hit for fucking 10 million. I think that pull's just not playable.
Yeah, it's just there's just so many things that can go wrong for it.
If I was melee
do.
shaman, I wouldn't care, but
Yeah, I do agree that melee's a shit show.
Yeah,
So.
for melee it's hard.
They made some good changes to
ideally, you
Dark
would
Flame
have one
Cleft,
melee,
yeah.
one range, right? So you wouldn't care about the ones that
Yeah.
fly out. You don't really have to hit them.
Yep.
It would be fine.
So like they made the
We can
train
try that
tracks
for
go
one more time,
faster.
and then just go Dark Flame Cleft. Yeah.
All right, I'm down.
All right.
plus,
Yo,
as
wound.
well,
Thank you for the 8
you
months,
can't
dude.
focus kick any of the robots, so you have to react kick, which there's 39.
Happy
ways, so
Valentine's Day, coffee.
And you have to.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't have to kick the blood worker, but
Yeah, the Blood Warper, it only
Yeah.
has to be kicked
Okay.
once to bring it in. After that, you never have to kick it. Don't tell Blizzard they'll make it so it's a random crash instead of tank.
Yeah. This for the first time properly. Let's go. We love to see it. But yeah, they did some good changes. I want to see how they do the last boss.
I learned to play disc.
Oh,
and
shit.
Managed to do all keys on 12. Thanks.
Let's fucking go, man. Sorry, look, they got clipped. Let me check it real fast. If it shows. Dang. Salmix, thank you for the elite donation. With help from your stream and videos, I learned to play disc, managed to do all keys on 12, so thanks. Yo, thank you, man. It's awesome. Really appreciate it. What is up? Anything I would call out as a need to know? That my guides are gonna be up on YouTube, and you should like and subscribe, Mr. Cray. I'll like cover all this stuff in the guides, but like getting used to like where your healing comes from and like
Also,
your
for you,
atonement
Zach, like,
application.
would you rather heal through that Blood Warper like on its own when DPS have no CDs, or and you don't have Lust, or would you rather heal through it with Lust? You know?
I mean, it'd be nice to heal with Lust for sure, but it's one of those like just perfect pulls. That, like if one person fucks up, the entire thing goes wrong. There's like no room for error kind of deal. That's all.
Yeah.
There we go.
oh, also if you get targeted by Sonic Boom, it's really brutal.
Yeah.
And there's the robot things in the center too. I forgot about that. There's so many swirlies, and this is so many mobs. I hate this pool, honestly.
Dude, fuck my frames. I can't see shit. There we go. Woo! Alright, folks, that's one left.
Yeah, it is this one left, and it would be so that we had one range, right? So.
Things went wrong. Oh. Oh. Ow.
Oh yeah, this is it right here.
Alright, there we go. Woo! We love the pull. Yippee. Dun, 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 dun. What's what I like? It really good in raids. And plus, not so much. Not so much. So. Any chance to release a dungeon guide series? I don't know the returning dungeons well or all. Well, I just happened to be working on that today. Coming soon. Coming soon. Yeah, I am tossing my editor into the gulag for the next couple weeks. Yeah, so much to do. So much to do. Who deals with the heal checks the easiest? Disc Priest. Yeah. 100% Disc Priest. I think rating dying? I think it's in a downturn. I think how do I describe it? There should be like a
I'm gonna try something.
there should be like a word that means.
I wonder if like if you're up there with this guy, would they only
One
like
sec.
would they have like
So there needs to be like a term for like if you fix something, but it takes a while for everybody to recognize that it's been fixed, kind of deal. Or you know how like something is really good, but nobody notices it until much later on. I think they're gonna be doing the renown track this coming season, which is gonna be really good. And then I would not be surprised to see them add more like good stuff after that as well. So I hope that this is the expansion that like saves it, and then Midnight it actually is gonna be like super
problem.
insane.
I
So
told them earlier.
I don't know.
No, I don't like them because I'm on PTR and I don't have good add-ons to deal with them. They're
let me
free.
guess.
SMH add-ons.
I know, I'm critical. Add-ons are chill.
Hold on, don't.
Yeah. Yeah, I've talked about Dark Flame like
Don't touch it,
3
yeah.
times now, Zach. You can always rewind in the VODs on YouTube and stuff, man.
These little bots and this.
So, has H-Pal had positive tuning stuff yet? Nope. And I actually just got done recording something where I'm like, yo, Pally kind of stinks. Unfortunately. Hey, Nutty. Yeah. I mean, I kind of hope that it, like, brings it to their attention, but I don't know. Yeah, I'll talk about it in my video some more tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm leaving Melee. See, I made a weak board to track it, now it's much
Let's
easier.
go. Add-on save the day. Here's a little barrier.
This dungeon has so much potential. I am hoping Blizzard lets it be. Like, just lets it happen.
Be careful with hope. Key level is okay for Holy Priest. I mean, they'll be able to do 12s.
Okay, I mean, this dungeon has so
For
much
sure.
potential. It is right.
Every healer
my
will be
favorite
able to do
dungeon so far.
12s.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
they don't mess it up.
Yeah, I do like this dungeon.
All right, we need to go.
Rainbow
up there
that release day
'cause,
hotfix. Maybe. Listen,
this
anything's
is,
possible.
Oh, I think we should
I
have put the
just
sniper.
don't want to get anybody's hopes
Yeah,
up.
this is a pop request.
You're gonna have to start paying attention to what I'm
Need to go up
doing. Yes.
Hold on.
Everybody, we will re-roll.
Do we have a knock for these? Hold on.
Yeah, it's all good.
Can
In.
they even be knocked?
I'm holding healing right now, so we might be dying to snipes if we don't pull something else with it.
Nah, just kill these. I can't.
Okay.
There is a very good reason for this. I can't tell you right now, but just try.
I mean, I get it. You get the jump pads and
No,
stuff.
like besides that, there's a very good reason.
You can't tell me? You hate me?
No,
I see.
not right now.
Top secret.
That's fucked up, man.
I'm stopping this reload.
You didn't want to pull those contractors with
Yeah,
us?
I am. I just
I'll get next kick.
It's like my gonna pull them and pound me mad at because I'm old.
Understandable.
I don't have stop for this.
Yeah, in the future I could just earthbind them for you.
Stop.
Earthbind. It'll generate like one threat, so they won't, and then they'll walk towards us.
Someone punched something degenerate. Crit and haste with light
Actually,
brewing
I'll say
gives you
walk
raw
towards us.
cooldown at 12 seconds on Purify.
While they're walking.
With Brew CDR comes 5 to 6 seconds. Special delivery. It was doing over 4 to 5 mil on big AoE pulls. Damn, dude. And we get in the gliders.
Yeah.
I think if you stand in front
Not
of the
every
gliders
target.
and jump, maybe.
We should go there. I don't know.
Well, I'm going out to target.
I'm gonna get that. I don't think it does anything.
I'm going to a target.
I don't want to go to target. Let me go to Walmart. Oh, I got rooted.
I pulled
Yippee.
divers. And I'm rooted.
Oh.
Oh my.
Wait, can we be res?
1.5 minutes.
Oh, we don't have a skip or surrender, so that's gonna suck.
I mean, you guys mount up. I grip.
Oh, you can get by with fade?
Yeah.
Nice.
We won't have lust for the boss. I don't know if we care, but we could do an in-between pull.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
What for everyone to get on?
We're on.
I want to be.
Oh, God.
What? Oh man. But how?
I simply wish you had lasted.
Maybe
a little
someone's
longer.
character model was too fat.
Don't release.
I think what happened is I got gripped, and then I dismounted, which I was in a safe position, but I didn't think about the passengers.
Oh, maybe? I don't know.
And maybe whoever's on the left side got knocked backwards.
Think about going Arshami next year? I think that's fine. Yeah. Not the best, not the worst. Not the best, not the worst.
I am good to go Darkframe Cleft if you guys want. I've seen everything I wanted to see in the Sunday.
Yeah, I'd rather just finish this.
Okay.
I haven't healed Swamp Faces just in a minute. I
That first
think.
pull is also just scalable, right? Because like it's gonna be with disc priest especially because it's just gonna be like personals first. We can like raid wall the second one,
Yeah.
and then a damage jam face. You just because it's a damage jam face and you're a disc priest, you just heal through it.
Hopefully. Shit. Okay, I was trying to see how close his thing was coming. Alright. We're so back. Good old barrel charge. One.
Right on you.
I
Miss.
couldn't get in a position where I have to use this spell.
3. Nice. I can pop up talents in a sec. Yeah. Ah, I thought I was gonna get the third one. Lame. Target me. Just be ready for this. Doing great, Mabby. So many things to work on.
Game check.
Writing Wowhead guides and
Dead.
been writing the Wowhead guides, getting those prepped up, video guides, all kinds of stuff. I haven't seen any Madby.
Only the strongest
Oh, I
survive.
forgot about that thing.
Yeah. I forgot about it too. All good, but we need to backtrack anyway, so.
someone got it.
Oh, I thought you couldn't hit that until you hit all the bomb thing.
Nah, just
No,
spawns
that's
from the
just the
boss.
I'll stop first.
Well, like, don't worry about this stuff because we have to go back here anyway. We have to backtrack.
Okay.
Yeah. Wish HPAL was. Yeah, they really are losing a lot of trust in the community, or from the community, with the way HPAL is being treated. So, yep. Yeah, I have 2 streams, guys, for YouTube. There's a vertical and a horizontal one. Should be both. Yeah. Oh, good, dude.
Can we mine with this?
Yeah.
Let's do the RPG pull. He's gonna do 1 circle. 1 3. I'll stop this reload. I do not have the next one.
I'll get it.
The casting our mouse over is legit life changing. Yes. Love to
Here?
see it. Love to see it. Dude, these soldiers deal so much damage.
One going off. Maybe we kill it before we killed it before. Okay, cool. The other one's also dead.
Are your 10s done? Trying 11s? Is there a big jump in damage? No, there is at 12s, but not from 10 to 11. Yeah.
Snaps are banned. Can't really pull them. I mean, can't really move them. This thing.
Yeah.
I'll get yellow rice. You get the other one.
Yep.
Ow. Holy shit.
Oh, my. I found.
I simply wish you had lasted a little longer.
How did I get... I guess it does hit you every 3 seconds or 0.3. Yeah. Fun.
Ooh.
This I don't know about this pull. It's quite unplayable for me. I don't even know what to do as a tank.
Just have to do like big moves
help
every
my
time.
melee.
Like, yeah. You
But,
just have to
but
move.
he doesn't
like,
move though. He goes into flamethrower.
I know.
And like nothing else moves.
It's like the only answer. But like we have to pull the shredder, so it's the shitty
Oh
part
yeah.
about it.
No.
There's
Wait,
just not a good
where are the
answer.
loader bots in this pool? Could you pull the loader bots with the previous pull we just did?
No, they were right here. We pulled them. They were in that pull.
Yeah, I'm saying could instead of combining them with this pull, could you have pulled them with the previous RPG pull?
Yeah. It would be like hard. They might end up pulling the snipers. We can like. Oh, okay, we have to get this one. Yeah, forget this surveyor. Play it.
The Shreddinator with loader bots at the same time is very hard. Oh, I got a crab back here.
This seems like a really good time to use Eppies. There we go.
Our loader. What are loader bots? They're mechanical.
Yeah.
Mechanicals can't be sued, right?
That way I pulled everything.
Oh.
No, it can't be soothed. had to shadow meld. Thank goodness I'm still a night elf. But we need some big damage on this architect. He is just owning us. Yeah,
I tried.
Wish you
We'll
had
just last too
lasted
long.
A little longer.
We're just not killing it.
Well, we lost the Valpin earlier, and then we also just chained in more stuff after Rise's damage was over.
Yeah. Tragic.
I haven't spent much time thinking about what to pull in this area and how to pull it, besides...
Yeah, just a zone. Gonna be even better next season.
See, how did I just pull that crap? It was way over there.
Well, you're like above it, so.
Yeah, but I'm standing on everyone else.
It happens.
Whoever like got knocked up into the air like ended up pulling it. It's alright, we can just grab it and bring it in, yeah.
Just get all these crabs out of the way first.
No, oh my god. The crabs explode, man. We are going to die. I'm dead.
I simply
I'm
wish
already
you had
dead.
lasted
Do you,
a little
like,
longer.
I'm so confused. You know what these do when they die, right?
Yeah, they burst.
Yeah, I can't heal that.
Yeah, we had AMZ. I figured we'd make use of it, but
1 minute we do
I
like.
didn't want one during with the kelp mobs. I was like, I also don't want to just play one. That's why.
Yeah, but like, look at this. Like, now what do I hit?
I
You know?
will do.
Or at least. The route kind of went off the rails after the first pulse.
Oh yeah, I haven't thought about anything besides.
Oh my
purple.
god. Man, it was like, I got some tech for this dungeon. I'm like, all right, cool. Purge, and we're chilling. Yeah, if you have to, like, you don't want to use any other stops for the algae other than, like, a direct interrupt. Because you can just purge them. Bring somebody in your group who can purge and everything like that. And it goes super, super quick. But if you don't have stops for, like, the jettison kelps, you just insta-die. Just insta-die. What's this? Oh, okay. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to hold on to my pet here because it should be around every 30 seconds that the awaken comes out, and that's what really deals like the most damage here. Gotta rip it now. It worked out. Yeah, it actually worked out. I think what I gotta do is I gotta use my Mind Blast immediately. or almost immediately. Because I gotta wait for my Thomas to come back. And then hit uppies. Ooh, actually I should have smited. Oh, fucking Ultimate Penitence, dude. Ultimate Penitence flies me up into the air and shit. And then it triggers the... It triggers the, like, failure part. So I get dragged back down to Earth. And basically in the center of the boss. There is no haste cap for disc. Just get more. Yeah, retail. I know, I did get invited to do live keys the other day, and I was like, ha, nope. PTR, nothing for me at this point. Yeah.
Wait, we have a lot of content. This is the first time I felt like I've had more content I needed.
Yeah.
It's like going up and getting a Blood Warper right off.
I won't have any defensive for this. Oh, health pot, I guess. I help him.
Oh.
We gotta like move this guy because like there's nowhere for me to stand or be. I think we gotta find a way to like consistently be moving each time we place the bubbles.
Yeah, we just have to stack. If we don't stack from the beginning, we can mine 2000s. We don't need these. And these next. Oh.
Feel like I always in this dungeon. Yeah, since this is a new dungeon, I want to get a lot of practice in on it, on a variety of healers. It's also like one of the hardest healers to play. Yeah, I can show like healing breakdowns and stuff at the end of the dungeon.
Okay, next purple.
But there's like a lot of pull variety, there's a lot of trash density, there's a lot of options for like how you play it out.
I can get next purple. Here.
I'm just gonna try to like put my back to a wall, try to make it a little easier to spawn these guys.
Only the strongest
I fear I got outranged.
survive.
Yep. I'm always like hoping that the range for my fear is gonna be larger than it actually is.
I'm glad that Jumpstart guy is not connected to this pack.
Yeah, he does have true sight though.
I'll get purple.
Yeah, I think we gotta fight. This is a really bad pull though.
Yeah. Let's bring it in. Still.
Just gotta get these guys. What's the easiest effective healer? Resto Shaman.
Running.
So you can't really pull more than 2 electricians at a time here.
Freaking cap is
And so it's like a bad pull because you just can't go
wait.
forward because there's 2 electricians
I
there.
guess with this percentage, we could have skipped all 4 of these mobs and we would have enough, I'm pretty sure.
It'd be nice if you
There's two
could, but the
Jumpstarters.
question is how.
Well, we mine to the all 4. I cage one of the paths, and we can walk to the cage.
Yeah, that'll work.
I got next purple. Picking. And I'll knock next purple. I got next purple as well.
Yo, hey, and Skillix. Here we go. It's difficult. Does it feel fair? In some areas, yeah. I think some of the trash
Is it Spark Slam that does all the damage?
just needs to be less annoying.
I am not sure.
Nope. Something.
Sparkson is me.
Yeah, I think they just pulse the damage
I see.
without a cast.
These guys are gonna be brutal on high keys.
Yep. Doing well, man. Getting lots of stuff done. Get ready for the new season. Been so much to do. Just trying to keep up with it all. Not sure that is, Omar.
Oh, bro, it spawned right on me, huh? Right on top of me.
Hmm.
Wait, it's still chasing me.
Guess I'm gonna run.
I'm dead. Maybe not. Okay.
Oof. Aw, thanks, Nerf. And that thing pipes. Oh wait, there's still a dot. Plus 3 points. Woo!
Alright, perfect. I can send I can clip the first pull from your stream and send it to Clausy because he didn't believe.
There you go.
Importing to Dark Flame.
as hard as the caster healer? Sometimes. Sometimes. So, yep, I will in a second, Lanoth. Just wanted to see if there was some wrists. I know there's... Oh, there it is. It's only 5 seconds. I don't know if you could get away with using that with penance. Not really anything I'd want to use it on. It'd be cool if I could use it on penance, like back to back to back. Yeah. That would only work if I had like a shit ton of haste. Yeah. I had 44% uptime on, or sorry, 43% on the Entropic Rift. I had 49% on Shadow Covenant. Lots of Rift damage. Alright, let's do Dark Flame. Yo, Alana, thank you so much for the new sub. Happy Valentine's Day, milady. How's it going, man? Did a ton of delves early in the season, as I'm sure a lot of us did. I was looking the other day, I noticed I only needed 3 delve stories and 2 treasures to get Glory of the Delver in the Mount. 4 days straight of doing the 3 delves, and not a single one of them has been the story. Holy shit. That is tragic. How you doing, Kane? What's going on, man? I'm wearing a whole bunch of different gear and stuff, Alanoth. If I could, I would have, like, way more versatility. I would have way more versatility for this setup if I could.
I'm so glad they buffed tank damage. That would have been a miserable season to tank.
Yeah.
Not doing any damage whatsoever.
I love the gameplay of
We were
Expiation.
doing, like, the biggest pulls, and I looked down, it's like, 2 million DPS, okay.
But it just doesn't do enough damage. Plus, the type of damage is really like win more. You know?
Oh, yeah, that's
Like it's
true.
really, really good when you're in
Looking at the
execute
wide
already,
division, me and the DK
but you're
both
already
took
really
60
powerful
mil.
there
Everyone else
anyway.
took nothing.
You know? So,
That's
plus
pretty
you
silly.
have so much value out of Smite. Like it's actually insane how much value you have out of Smite. And Void Blast. You know, it's 11% of my overall damage. It's crazy how much damage is into just like smiting and
Okay.
stuff, void blasting.
Clip published.
Yeah.
Copy the clipboard. Go to Discord. Find Quasi. Paste. Send.
Radiance Mind Bender, Mind Blast, Penance, and I use the wrists. So it would reduce the cooldown of your Bender, Blast, and Penance by like 5 seconds. It's like fine, but you give up all your stats for that. And it only works once every 2 minutes. So it's like not really that good. Yeah, if you could like activate it and hit Penance like 4 times in a row, maybe we'd be talking, but not so much.
I like very vaguely remember this dungeon.
What's up, Tim?
Yeah, I don't really remember much about it.
I click cast my frames, and then my damage abilities, I just target the dude, use the attacks. As simple as that.
I think the main thing I remember is these rank overseers have a big AoE, and you can LOS it.
Yeah. Can you go like slightly into the tunnel so we can do that real quick? Right here, right here, right here. Yeah, yeah. Just want to have the footage of it. Yeah.
Oh no.
Perfect. You can keep going.
Delete
You
the
can,
WAD.
you can...
Blur out the details meter.
Oh, true. Yeah.
I'm getting
Tank
nerfed again before.
tank damage buffs were a mistake. Nerf tanks. Just wanna fly. Christ. Oh, I'm on a line of sight. I'm on a line of sight. I line of sight. Let's go. I didn't line of sight that one though. That one was actually a little more important to line of sight, and I was not able to.
Double overseer is banned, especially as a second pull with no cooldown. We're kind of getting farmed.
Yeah, a little bit. Just finish off this high level overseer or low health overseer.
Also, these casters jump. Not only are they casters, but they also jump.
Come here, Manny.
No,
Right
they
here.
get knocked back. When they do the big circle AoE, it pushes all the mobs away.
Yeah, just do this. Fuck, these guys hurt.
Woo.
Yo, UT, thank you for the 10 months, my dude. Glad you're getting the sub in early before I make any tier lists. Love you. Yoda's gonna show up at my house in 10 minutes. Sounds good. Hope we bring snacks. I'm kind of hungry. Not gonna lie. But what else is new? Just wanna fly. So, whole candle race in the dungeon thing. Yup. Keys in the final form. Still trying to time a few seconds of downtime.
The one overseer that we killed, where's that over one
Trying
position?
to time our few seconds of downtime. What do you mean by
Where
that?
does it spawn?
There's a good amount of blasting you can do. I'm gonna work on having some basic press W routes as well for this season for you guys, so that they're like, obviously they're not by design going to be the best routes in the game, but they're gonna be like no skips, no random crap, like play safe, big IO type stuff. So I think those would be
Which mob casts
quite
Flashpoint?
good. Yeah.
Maybe the wake.
Yeah. Prez getting buffed 200%
Ladder.
next week, and it'll still be worse than Mistweaver. So let me know if you disagree, UT.
That's very bad.
But I
Buffs
think
them out of
preservation
melee, don't do damage,
is.
and
If I had to put it on a
kinda
tier
just
list,
spam
I would
cast.
put it on like the bubble rank. Okay. So like if Mistweaver got nerfed or something, they would like be next man up or something like that. They're like almost there, not quite there kind of deal.
Only the
Yeah.
strongest survive.
Yeah, they pretty much start casting immediately after you cook.
Yeah, these guys pipe. So, I think our shaman's like the easiest. Let's just reset this.
Yeah.
Just chill for a sec. Do baby pulls.
Yeah.
Our shaman's like the easiest M+ healer that I would recommend you pug on. Yeah. Oh, you reset? Okay.
Yeah.
In raids, however,
We can't do the casters. So
I think Resto Shaman and Holy Pally are kind of stinkers.
and possibly
I think
even
they're
like
kinda
skip
stinkers.
overseers if possible.
I mean,
Yeah.
okay, so at least looking at MDT, there's 2 rank overseers. So there's the first pull that we did. Then you walk through the door, and there's some casters with some other stuff. You can do that. Then there's 2 rank overseers with a bunch of smallies next to them. I think you can do 2 rank overseers together.
You want a
just
tier
can't
where you don't
combine
feel
them with
troll for
casters.
playing Disc over Holy? Well, that's going to be 11-1, because holy shit, Disc is nuts. Yeah. You gonna hold the line? Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Does Kiri also play Prez?
I won't even play. I don't think I'll with double meta. I won't play too because you guys will lose so much uptime.
Everything you want to play is
I'll
bad?
just play it like
Don't you
this.
want to play Priest? Like me?
Mm,
It's really fun, I promise.
you do whatever you want.
Oh,
but I
he's our
think it's
shaman.
worth it.
Okay. I
If
haven't
you don't
talked to him
think
yet.
it's worth it, then
I was talking to Lauren about our chamois things earlier today.
Yeah, and you guys will lose too much uptime,
Yeah.
and also we don't have to play. We can just lock
Yeah.
play it.
How are the M+ trinkets looking? There's
yeah,
some
they're
good
on either
ones,
side of the wall, so...
but I haven't done like a deep dive video yet because I usually do the tuning at like the last possible second. But I will. I will make
Anything
sure I
about this
will.
dungeon?
Yeah. I didn't feel like Shaman had a lot of mana issues in dungeons.
When you want hero,
Personally.
because this first pull hero is kind of whatever.
We gotta. Can we go through? Not pull this right stuff. Like fuck these little laborers. Go through and then find some casters and bloodlust that.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if we grab a bunch of casters in, we'll be good. Pack mole also hurts, or the mole herd. You choose right. Oh, the Wington Drive. Getting spanked here. You just can't find the interrupt or the poison dispels? Don't worry, you don't need poison dispels. Not this season. Kick, yeah, you know. Kick would be pretty good. But like, who cares about the healer damage, Alan, honestly? Healer damage is like such a Shadowlands metric.
Can you LOS the big circle as well, or no?
Let's find out. Oh shit, you can. Huh. That's crazy. I saw that DXM was looking for disc talents today, yeah. So. Looking like disc was second best, Mistweaver. Yeah.
Oh.
Every 4 to 8 group lead. Yeah. I'm sure that there's a large population of people who believe in it. But just because a lot of people believe in something doesn't mean it's true. See the Flat Earth Society. You know? Like, you should do damage. It's a problem because there's nuance to it, and people are really notoriously bad at nuance. But like, often damage is a good sign of like overall activity time. And so usually, if somebody's not doing damage, then that means they're probably not healing very much, and then like that's where you get issues from and shit. But then there's also the other side of the equation where like healers will just focus on doing damage rather than healing, and then like that causes issues, you know. And so like that's why I'm saying it, because I'm not trying to like encourage people to do damage and get people killed instead, you know. These guys pipe.
We're gonna fight this.
It isn't
soldier
enrage, so you could get rid of it.
Healer damage equals Santa Claus confirmed. Let's fucking go.
Or I guess over here.
Oh, what the hell is this?
I guess boss.
Yeah, we can go boss.
RP.
That's where Dragon comes in clutch with this. They deal damage to heal. Sure. But that's not why they are meta, you know? Like, I can think of literally one encounter through all my M+ testing where healer damage is going to make a big difference. And that is the Azarok fight in Motherload, where the mob takes like 200% additional damage and pulses a bunch of damage on your party. Like, that's a really good area to have healer damage, you know? But again, it's like a nuanced thing. So, I think what I'm going to do with the tier list at the moment, Dish, is like, Disc would be the only S tier, and then Mistweaver and Druid would be the A tier. Something like that. It's kind of where my mind is at the moment. Mistweaver's sad? Mistweaver's not sad. It's just, Disc is really good. Don't tell Blizzard. You know? Planning to play all 3 of those healers? Me too. Me too. Yeah. Ruh-roh. I guess we're fine. Do we have a cart yet?
Where is it?
No, not yet. Not yet. That would have been really bad, though.
Oh, did they change the timing on it? Still a thing?
I think this is average. Like, if I know. Where is
It used to be like at the
There
same
it
time
is.
as the first one spawned there.
Yeah, that was odd.
Well, either they changed it or something weird with touching where we did too much damage. And it skipped it.
I fucked that up. God, please don't reset. God, please don't reset. All right. I just got to do that on the opposite pillar, I guess.
I can move it away from the pillar so we can like do it into, but I can move it closer to the.
Ooh. I hope I get targeted again. I want to see if
Oh,
I
you
can
wanna try
fly
melding?
over it. I tried to meld it. It didn't work.
Wait,
I think
ultimate penance.
Yeah, I want ultimate penitence above it. Yo, thank you, Petso. Dang. Oh, yeah, I could also do that. I should have done what Vire's
Wait,
doing.
what?
That would have been a lot
What?
smarter.
He
Oh,
LOS'd it.
interesting. Huh.
There's no way that goes live.
Wait, did he? He didn't greater invis because it's not on cooldown.
No,
Is that the
he
only
just LOS'd
invis? Okay. That's fucking crazy.
That literally looked like.
Yeah.
Wait, where's the? There's supposed to be 4 mobs. Did we
That's
pull them?
talents. There you go.
Nope. I guess they removed him.
There's 2 streams, Asa. If you just click through to the YouTube channel, there's a mobile version and there's a normal version.
And is this guy playable with everything?
As long as Holy Shadow
Punching
is not good and
blast,
M+, won't get nerfed. Eh. What's easier between Mistweaver and Druid? I think Mistweaver is. I think.
They pull these into the
Mister.
tunnel. We can LOS.
Yo, how you doing, Harry? You're the 63 months. I like Expiation, but it's just not better than Blaze. Eh.
They don't move.
I love the gameplay of Expiation. I'm a massive Expiation stan, but it's just not better than Blaze.
And then too many casters from these guys.
Yeah,
I
prayer
would-
mending
this-
is not worth
This pool
taking.
would be hard to move.
You got smites to cast, my dude.
Yeah.
Buckle up. Yeah, and unfortunately, Expiation is also like a win more talent. Like, it makes you stronger in Execute by a large margin, but you're already really strong there, you know? So if anything, the Blaze with the Penance and Smite damage increase is going to make you stronger in those other areas, you know?
Wait, what?
Hey, happy birthday, Harry.
It's saying I'm not in melee range. What?
Bro,
Oh
you
yeah,
get-
the
can
melee
you
range
tank
got
the
Melee range
boss?
is so. Huh?
Yeah, the melee range got fucked. You'd be,
People
like,
are dying.
inside the
Can
guy.
you...
This is Jack.
tell
Look
the
at me.
boss?
This is the melee range.
I know. Tank?
If I step any further from here, it's no
Yeah.
longer melee.
I don't know what the fuck is happening. There we go. Uh-oh. What the fuck happened? What do we do?
We
Uh,
didn't light any of the candles or something.
We were able to stand in
I-
the direct center of the boss without the fire. hitting
Okay.
him.
That's good to know. Yeah, I have no idea what happened because I lit my candles and then he did the mechanic. And we had nothing to blow out the candles. Yeah. Alright. Well, off heal and good luck.
Alright, as soon as
We don't have battle res. So it's the tornadoes that I guess gotta blow out the candle. Okay, I see. So that wasn't happening before. And then we have the space for the Insight Flames. I got it. Okay, so that was what has changed about the dungeon then, because you didn't have to do that. But it's also weird, because you technically don't have to do that anyway.
Yeah.
because you can just
Yeah.
stand in the middle.
Yeah, you just stand in the fucking middle. That's so weird. Like, why do they... Like, that was not a mechanic before. The candles just didn't reignite. And so whatever... Like, you would light, like, 4 candles, and then the other, 6 or whatever it is, would just not be lit for that mechanic part. That's so weird. I am not using Halo or Divine Star.
That middle thing is probably unintended and will be fixed.
Yeah. Well, that's strange. And he dropped. Yippee.
I hope the melee range being 1 inch is not intended and fixed.
Yeah. Hopefully they fix that.
Oh, yeah, but that is I've never
Yeah.
seen. It's literally in its hitbox. That's the
It's
shortest
it's
melee
got
range
the
I've ever
melee
seen.
range of one of these
Yeah.
small mobs.
Yeah.
All right. If we gotta find like, yeah, I'm
Well, just
pretty hungry too. I'm just gonna eat. I'll be back.
you can't
I'll be
just
back later.
you don't want to just get 2 DPS. All right.
Nah, I'm like actually very hungry.
Yeah. Oh, good.
I'll be back later, Jack. I'll probably see you tomorrow or when we're online next.
Yeah. Sounds good.
All right.
All right.
GG's.
GG's.
Thanks for the keys.
I do another talk like I did before Mirrorstill. Fuck, I don't think I'm gonna have time. Yeah. Every start of like the new tier, everyone always asks me to be a part of this and that, and I just like just pulled in too many different directions, unfortunately. Yeah. You could run Halo Divine Star if you want. It's an extra GCD, but I'm using those GCD, or an extra talent point, but I'm using those for like the Disease Dispel. It's really good to have Phantasm in a few different dungeons this season. Stuff like that. So like, it's not much of an increase for a talent point. Like various things. Coffee. Now I've had to turn down like 4 podcast requests that all want to do it like this week. And I'm like, well, sorry, man. Except for Race to Road first. Can't wait. I just hope I get everything done in time. I just hope I can get everything done in time. So, not the major podcasts, no. I got asked to do Potty C once, but then I was AFK and then they found somebody. They did like a last minute thing, but they said they'd get me on it at some point, so I'm sure that'll happen. Whoever... Ah, that's smooth. The smooth coffee. Listen, I'll be a fan of whichever podcast brings me on first. There we go. I'll be a stand for whichever one comes first. You know, bird in the hand. Friday, watch them both. Aw. I show the atonement count right on my powered shield icon. And then I just track it below my frames. What they changed today? Nothing I've been able to see. Yep. Here's the talents once more. I'm gonna put Dragon on like an M+ tier list. As I walk away. Oh yeah. That reminds me. If you want to destroy my sweater. Okay. Yeah, if I was gonna do like a tier list, it'd be like Disc S tier, Monk and Druid A tier, Prez and Shaman B tier, and then like Holy Priest, Holy Pally C tier. Yep. Something like that. Hey, Stelzy. Speaking of paladins. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ah, dirty rocket players. Nah, he actually is quite good. Yeah, I mean, if you just like never die, if you just play to live all the time, it's nuts. You're just gonna You're just gonna gain so much LP, RP. What do they call it in Rivals? IO, whatever it is. On the floor. Boom. Oh yeah, YouTube doesn't have music, but trust me, all the songs are really good. If you want music, it's on Twitch. If you hate my music, you can go to YouTube. Something for everyone. Streams keep you going from going mentally insane. Thanks for that. I feel like my streams caused me to go insane. But hey, you know, I'm glad they helped. Why not play a full season of live rather than 50-50 of live PTR? Chat, raise your hands. Who wants to see me play PTR? Who wants to see me play live right now? Shut up, coffee. You don't get a vote. Your management. Because, I mean, here's the God's honest truth. If, one, I enjoy doing this, like, blind prog where you have to figure shit out on your own, and I can kind of take my time figuring stuff out, but also, for the longest time, people have, like, wanted me to have the answers, and I don't mind that. There's nothing wrong with that, but I can't have all the answers if I'm not playing it and playing it a lot, you know? Like, God's honest truth, shit just takes time to, like, master healers and know how they play and know what they do and know what their super strengths are. And, like, I can't do that if I play PTR, like, once a week. I gotta fucking grind, you know? And by the time I get burnt out of something, there's a new PTR, there's beta, there's something else coming out, you know? So with that, you're the best source for healer information I have. Most people are talking about M+ right now. What healers do you think look strong for raid progress? Well, let me tell you, since I did all the raid progression, or all the raid testing, I think Disc is really fucking crazy. I think Disc is nuts in the new season. There's some, like, stupid fights that are, like, early in the season, but, like, nobody cares about those. But for the stuff that's gonna, like, determine the race to world first, Disc is nuts, Mistweaver's nuts, Holy Priest is really good too. A lot of good options. A lot of good options. So, is live boring because you play it or because retail's boring? Well, over time, there's less people to play with, and so it becomes harder to put together groups that are, like, good quality and fun. And after, like, you know, 3 months or something like that, a lot of people kind of get their fix. Oh, fuck. They let the volley go off. So. Yeah. Did Mythic 0 go with patch day or start? I don't know, man. Yeah. But I mean, like, I also just, I don't know. There's nothing else for me to really do on live. I'm like 36-45. Something like that. I finished world 48th in the raid with my guild. 3,200 on my monk. 3K on my paladin. 3,100 on my shaman. Like, kind of accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. Almost. I would have liked to get title on monk, but I basically, like, seriously pursued that for, like, a week and a half, 2 weeks. And it was hard as fuck to get into groups because everybody wanted disc, and so I was like, all right, I'm not gonna force something if it is not happening, you know? Yeah. How many pet battles did I win? Now you're asking the real questions. Now you're asking the real questions. Happy with visual updates? Very. Very. a lot of them aren't too big of a deal. Like, I feel like the Bone Storm one was like super obvious. But there's always like one or two things in every dungeon which are kind of borderline, and now those are gone, right? There's no longer a borderline. So yeah. There it is. Healer tuning dream dead until patch launch? Seems that way. That would work out better for me because I'm already recording tier lists and stuff. I'm sending them to my editors. So I think Prez is gonna be like solid in raids, but like I don't think it's Race to World first level at the moment. It's one of those like maybe you'll see it in race, maybe not. Yeah, I use so. Yeah. Oh, is he spamming? Oh, yeah. I couldn't even see it on mine. Thanks, Coffee. So, I mean, I've been playing Marvel Rivals. I think literally yesterday? 2 days ago? I was playing Marvel Rivals. Yeah. I used to use Voodoo. I was one of like the people who used Voodoo for like the longest. Yeah. I think Cell's just better. I made a whole video talking about it and why I swapped and everything. It's up on the YouTube. Nah, don't listen to that guy, Draven. Yeah. $30-40 hours configuring it. Grid could be better. Well, that's the thing. Grid's certainly a lighter weight add-on, 100%. Just, I feel like it's needlessly complex. And especially when I want to add specific mechanics or certain things to it, I don't really feel like it's a good use of my time having to like learn this crazy ass interface and then try to teach it to other people about this crazy ass interface when I could go with something that just works better, you know? Like, by far, the most important thing about an add-on in a raid prog environment is, like, being able to edit it and adjust it as needed, depending on, you know, the situation. And I don't want to have to be, like, burning all these hours into something to use a computer program in a video game when I could use something way easier. Like, there's this entire section in Cell where there's like, hey, here's all the debuffs in the raid. Which ones do you want to have, like, alert you? And you just check a box, and then it's, like, done. I would like to emphasize this specific mechanic. Oh, it's on this boss. Oh, it's this mechanic. Oh, here's a description of what it does. Oh, I just hit a checkbox. Done. You know? That's it. Oh, we could fly over the balls, chat. Let's fucking go. I don't know, like, I've gotten... like, quite literally every cutting edge since Siege of Orgrimmar. So, like, 10 years, almost 11 years. And, like, by far the most important things to me have been, like, hey, I need to edit this real quick and not take up a bunch of raid time and prog time. I actually want to, like, get up and, like, go take a piss when I'm on break and not be, like, configuring add-ons and stuff. Oh, this is, like, super simple. This works right out the box. You know, it functions the way you want it to function, right? Yeah. Never know, Tim. Grid 2 config goes fast for me now as someone who's used it forever, but I wouldn't recommend it now. Probably just say go with Cell for me, though. Grid stay in. Yeah, I mean, when you've already invested in it, I get that. You know? Yep. But, like... there's this whole nice raid debuff section. And it also includes M+ stuff. Like, I probably got to start using this more in M+, too. I had to turn it off in PTR because there were some bugs with the add-on, which happens. It's not unheard of that add-ons have bugs in PTR. And so, reported it, turned it off, it'll get fixed. That's the other nice thing about it, is that Cell is a very alive add-on. Like, they have, you know, not only the creator who's there working on it, but it's also like the suggestions, the snippet features. There's, you know, continuous development of it, continuous addition. Like, I love Voodoo for many years, but it was kind of a zombie add-on in that there was no new development happening for it. And so you're like, oh, I wish they'd had this feature. I wish it had that feature. And like, they would just never happen, right? Yeah, like, I spent all this time for a video trying to learn how to use LVY's raid frame feature, and I'd used LVY for like 6 years. And the amount of like work to even configure LVY's raid frames, I was like, this is just not fucking worth it. This is just not fucking worth it. Yeah. Monk nerfs are like nothing, Schmel. No, I did dungeons right after the monk nerfs, and it was totally fine. Totally fine. Basically, the nerfs for Mistweaver were to kill a raid build that Mistweavers didn't want to play in raids anyway, and it was kind of degen. And so they basically just, you know, killed it to make sure it didn't get out of control and stuff. Hey, Copit. Ooh. Watching. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I'd also say that Cell's not perfect with its optimization. I think Grid probably has the best for your, like, FPS and stuff, but I did find that Cell was better than Voodoo and LVY frames. Yeah. Player frames, I use Cell unit frames. That was another add-on they came up with. So it's an additional add-on, but it basically plugs right into Cell. And so then I don't need LVY because I just have the Cell raid frames, the Cell unit frames, which is also going to populate with a target frame up here. And then I'm done. I'm like, chilling. Yep. So it's a separate add-on, but if you like imported my profile for Cell, then it also includes Cell unit frames. Quite nice. It's a separate add-on, Mitch. But it basically works like a plugin. Yeah. Yep. Been unable to move away forever. I'll try Cell. Yeah. Check out my UI video, Torque. Exclamation point UI in chat. Because I go over that and like what I use to replace LVY. Because I used LVY for like 6 years or something like that. But that section's all chopped up into different sections so you can like see what's going on. The only thing that's out of date is shadowed unit frames. I now use Cell unit frames, which I just talked about. But they like, the second I started using shadowed unit frames, they like stopped updating that add-on, and I was like, shit. So thankfully, the Cell unit frames came along and saved my ass. But yeah, I'd like just told a bunch of people to start using shadowed unit frames, and then they weren't functioning. I'm like, well, fuck. But yeah, now's the time to get your UI right, you know? Question about the new patch. It's my first time coming back to WoW. You're 638. How long it'll take to gear? Well, it depends on how many keys you deplete. I mean, there's still going to be like a, you know, a Gilded Crest cap and all that other fun stuff, so I don't think it's going to be as long. There is word about there being dinars, but they haven't told us how, so we're all kind of just waiting. Maybe we pissed off Blizzard with our reaction, or everyone's gut reactions or something. I don't know. Said it once before, but it bears repeating now. Yeet. Yeah. Oh, that's true as well. Yeah, like Coffee said, make sure you go to the Siren Isle Ballistic if you haven't already. Go get that ring. It'll take, like, I don't know, an hour. Go get the ring and all the juice that you need for that, and then you can just chill as well before the patch. Because that ring will be good for, till, like, heroic raid gear, something like that. Yeah. Giving my characters a backstory? Not really. I kind of was like interested in writing when I was younger, but then I always wrote like really terribly, and so I was like, I give up. And now I just write guides. Yo, MSU, thanks so much for the prime, dude. So, talent trees cooked up, you. I got some PTR talent trees. Most of them are up to date. Some of them are not. Most of them are, though. In my Discord. Yeah, it's in the resources tab. But I am... The reason I haven't been streaming as much is I'm literally trying to, like, make as many video guides as I can. And also manage the Wowhead guides. And all kinds of stuff. I don't want to promise too much, but I have a lot of plans. If I can, this will be the most content I will ever put out for a patch. Hopefully just the beginning. We shall see, though. There we go. New consumables or enchants? Nah. Busy? Absolutely. Better than the alternative. Well, guides? Guides about healing content in World of Warcraft. And dungeons. We will have dungeon guides, too. And they're going to be like, here's the important stuff. I already have a section for some tips that I've been slowly updating, but we'll do more, like, little tech stuff later on. But I'm getting a lot of stuff prepared for, like, hey, you haven't done any research, you don't know what's going on, go here. It'll be all there. Yeah. Try to, for like the heal check fights, I'll try to be like, hey, here's where you probably will die. Like, use a defensive here, be ready to heal here, whatever. Yeah. Welcome back, UT. Take notes as I play or rewatch VODs? A little bit of both, yeah. Baja salmon, let's go. Yeah, you been enjoying those factor boxes? Raid healing be a lot different. Any idea on a new guide? What do you mean? I mean, I've written the disc and holy guides for like 8 years, 9 years. So yeah, we're gonna be doing those again. Oh, can you hit a little exclamation point factor, UT? My man. Yeah, go get factor, chat. It's real good. Oh my god. I'm alive. Let's go. Man. Yeah. All the guide writers know each other. All the healers talk. I know a few of the, like, actually talk to the other ones, you know, like Kalmazi and Tettles and everything like that. But like we all like are in a big Discord together and stuff, yeah. But all the like Wowhead guide writers, we share channels, we share info, things like that all the time. Yeah. Oh, man, who was it in chat who was asking about the standing desk stuff? They were thinking about buying a standing desk. And I'm in the process of getting a giveaway going with them. Yeah, in the works. In the works. Yeah. Yo, Jackiness, thank you for the 2 months. I just see the guides written at the start of the season and never updated. I mean, priority things like rotation and things like that get updated. Sometimes people will like not update like the overview page or the intro page, so you'll still talk about like beta and stuff, but that doesn't mean that the actual like meat and potatoes of the guide isn't updated, you know? New top's alright. They really only changed Kultharek. Everything else is kind of the same. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta look up the rules for YouTube type giveaways. Because I never see anybody do giveaways on YouTube, and I think that's for a reason, so I'll make sure I don't get in trouble, you know? Yeah. But yeah, usually near the end of like every month and everything, I try to just go over the Wowhead guides and update anything that's missing. But there's a lot of redundancy with the guides, which always drives me crazy. Like you have to list the same information on like 4 different pages. And that makes it a lot harder to make sure that you're like, oh yeah, I updated this enchant. I have to go to like 3 different pages to make sure it's updated, you know? Yeah. Yep, I played all the healers. I have been playing all the healers in PTR for over a month. Yeah. Least favorite dungeon from the new rotation? Uh-oh. He disconnected. That's not good. Favorite dungeon? I like Rookery. I think... Wow, shit. Am I lagging? No, there. Oh, we're just disconnected. I think Cinderbrew might be like one of the worst. Yeah, I just crashed. Yeah. Everyone on PTR just crashed? Well, crud. They're pushing the Prez buffs? I don't know, they better. That'd honestly be kind of tragic. I just finished recording a tier list. Oh, man. Don't do it to me, Blizzard. Don't do it to me. My characters are gone. Anything happen with the Holy Priest? Not in a while. Not in a while. Doesn't seem that way, Ballistic. I don't like Cinderbrew because there's a lot of fuckery on trash. Hang on. Something weird is outside. Okay, it's nothing. Yep, tier list coming soon. Tier list coming soon. Did your graphics driver and your stream randomly goes black? Wait, did you reset your computer? Did you like update your drivers and then reset your computer? Going all right, B-words. The server just like exploded. We're trying to get back in. We'll see. Which two would I pick for S2 if I wanted to main a heal? Druid, Pally, Priest, or Warrior? Priest. This company is just something diff. They definitely are built diff. Actually, funny you mentioned that. Did you see what Overwatch said about Marvel Rivals? They're like, yay, we can finally not play safe. I was like, what? Who builds a game is like, oh, let's play like really safe, guys. Let's not rock the boat. Huh? Yeah. They're like, yeah, we've never really had a game be so similar to us. And I'm like, that's a problem. That's a problem, yeah. Having a hard time finding what people are playing for healers, even on the class discords. Just Priest and Mistweaver are probably the top dogs right now. Well, I know I'm on the Farak server, so let me see if I can find my characters. Hopefully. Build computers your whole life, and then you can say that you haven't tried. Well, shit. So. Oh, thanks, Theseus. Appreciate it, man. You taking me out to dinner since the PTR has exploded? Well, Powder, if I was on PTR, I could show talents, but unfortunately. Steak and salads, sub dessert after. I'll pass on the salad. Just give me like a big bowl of spinach to go with my steak. I'm good. Hi, Japatina. What's your home address? Torque, you've been talking nonstop about my home address. Saying Yoda's coming to my house. You're coming to my house. Listen, door's closed. Live in Texas. You're not getting in. Raw spinach is delicious. At least I know if Luke comes, he's going to bring flowers. Happy Friday, Luke. Clearly, Drafe. Yeah. Thirsty, 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 chat. Do you need any profession for the new dungeon? I don't believe so. I'd have to go back and check if Cinderbrew still had that engineering, I think. I don't know if they got rid of it. Yeah, I didn't read. So I was doing a dungeon and then just poof. X45 Heartbreaker finally acquired. Let's go. It's a good sign. It's a good sign. Yeah, I don't know what engineering even does for you in Cinderbrew though. Yeah, we were doing a dungeon and then poof. Who knows? Dark Iron or regular dwarf, whichever. And the living's easy. Riders on the microphone with Ross and G. Yeah, well, I'm running to the bathroom real quick. Hopefully, servers will be back in a sec. And so will I. Whoop. Broke a good job. There's gonna be kind of nice things like Rapture. God, so true. So true. It's all on me. Pick up the engineering weapons located in the starting area. Screenshots below. It requires you to have 25 skill. The weapon aims to help you clear any non-boss enemies of your choice. Oh, where's the screenshots, Unreal? I don't see them. Can you post them? You said you posted them below. What the heck? Can we get into the video game? Let's try it again. Let's try it again. So you lied to me, Unreal? You don't have the screenshots? Load the game. Let me in. Loading. Connecting. Progress. Steel yourself, Luke. Do you talk to everybody this way on Valentine's Day? I haven't really like deep dove on it, Copper, because they always do like a bunch of tuning at like the last possible second. Yeah. I played Monster Hunter. I was just on it. It's hella fun. I'd love to, but I got a lot of things. Got a lot of things on my plate, unfortunately. Do I still have the dock up? Oh, I do. All right. Well, I won't show you guys everything, but I kind of have a to-do list, and it goes to right here. Oh, part of my camera is blocking it. I know. Hang on. Yeah. It goes to right here. Here's what I've recorded. Here I have some that I've written, but it goes all the way down to here. So we got some stuff to do. We got some stuff to do. I use Cell. Yeah. So by Valentine's Day on your to-do list? Yeah, your mom and I said we were going to meet up on Sunday, though. So I got some time. I'm in. Everything would be against TOS? Exactly. Exactly. Can't show everything. But trust me, we're getting stuff done. Friday tunings? I don't even know what we're doing. I don't even know what we're doing at this point. Can't call Jack Dad. He's like 10 years younger. But you will one day. Yep. They've been doing all kinds of like weird tuning though. So I know it like shows the server list, guys, and my characters are on Farak. But if I start loading this up, then like it just sits here forever. Hopefully it changes, but yeah. Yeah. Our 2-hour stream is killing it. They gotta be deploying, I don't know, some kind of weird new tech or something like that. Because there's been a bunch of server instability and like random unannounced like resets and all kinds of stuff. It's been really strange. Yeah. Doesn't look like anybody else is getting in either. I see new arms look powerful. Well, I've been working on them as best as I can. Today was leg day, I was doing box jumps. I think it's called wall ball. You just like squat down and then like try to throw the ball up against the wall as high as you can. The ball slam. What else did I do? Like step up knee raises, squat jumps, all kinds of fun stuff like that. Yeah. This year after nerfs is exactly the same. It's exactly the same. God damn it, Luke. I'm gonna get a spray bottle or something for you. Oh Lord. Yeah, take notes. Take notes, coffee. Season 1 glow aura doesn't show the glow aura for diseases. Don't know. I'm probably gonna use Cell's glow features from now on and not use a weak aura. Yeah. Cause Cell, they were kind of late in updating the raid and dungeon stuff in season 1, but now they've got it in advance for season 2. And then you can kind of like emphasize specific debuffs for dispels and everything like that. Yeah. So I think that'll probably be like the better option if you wanted to like emphasize, de-emphasize certain things. You would just go to the indicator tab, select raid debuffs, go to the raid debuffs tab up at the top, and then just check it what you do and don't want. So, I mean, Disc is really insane, but Mistweaver's not a bad choice. Like those Mistweaver nerfs were like targeted to kill off a raid build that monks didn't want to play anyway, without actually like harming M+, you know? So TLDR, Mistweaver's still good. Yeah. But Disc is, not to jinx myself, but this might be the best M+ and raid healer next tier. It's crazy. Crazy. Yeah, Master of Harmony owns. It really owns. Yep, that's just what we need. Now I'm asked for trouble. Don't I always ask for trouble? I can't keep getting away with it. It's only fine. It's only fair. It's just justice. It's justice. I track my pop vitality? Yeah, because I mean, it just is focused around your Thunder Focus Tea. Yeah. It's focused around your Thunder Focus Tea, so. Oh, I need to set up that, like, foot hammock thing. How do I set this up? Or seasons for Mage and Frost is still pretty great. Huh. Nah, Mistweaver doesn't care at all about mana. Okay. How do I do this? Any puddles? Yes. Yes, there are. There's supposed to be... It's supposed to be like a clip or something for these. Is the 15% Manatee nerf a huge hit in raids? I don't think so, because I'm pretty sure they still never ran out of mana anyway. I don't know. Worst case scenario, you actually have to play well around it? I know I was not playing well around it at all at 6 of 8 Mythic with it, and it was still owning. HP's viable. I don't know what they could do to make the spec actually like good in dungeons. Yeah. Feeling getting worse. Rem Plus saw a couple people saying it's going to be rough. There's a lot of heal checks, but that's kind of the standard now. I'm going to play that song again. But let's see if I can set this up while we're just sitting and waiting for servers. Because it's not like we're doing anything else. How will I actually do it? I have these clips. Oh, I see. I see what I have to do. Yeah. Holy shit. Damn, dude. Oh no, not again. Thank you for the 20 gifted. Jeez. Good lord, dude. That's insane. Holy crap. Yo, thank you so much. Welcome into Torazu, Valgato, Redding, Leo Tank BR, Bazimoto, It's Ray TV, Soapwhitey, Andrew, Erdemas, Nesblood, Arduane, Saint, Moist Otter, Dexter, Tiers, Xena, Jones, Tiny Pulse, Merxalot, and Devastated. Damn, guys, give him some love. Thank you so much. Whew. What? Mom asked what time you're arriving tomorrow. I got a surprise her. What up, Zoo?
Cam angle. Whoop whoop also high.
I know. Well, I'm trying to make productive use of my time. What can I say? Thank you for the 67 months, Blue. Get into that perfect number soon. Oh, no. Yeah. You know. I think what I can do is I can make this, like, foot hammock, and then I can make it, like, off to the side so I can chill with the boys and rest the dogs. Who knows? Go back under my desk. It's working. Apparently, that's what I gotta do. Apparently. I just disappear under the desk for a second. And the hype train begins. What's for late lunch? Honestly, good question. I might reheat some chicken and mac and cheese. I do kind of want to prep a whole bunch of chicken. Because I did this chicken queso, chicken mac and cheese, and it turned out okay. But it wasn't really, like, cheesy. And now I have a bunch of leftovers. And it didn't really reheat very well, unfortunately. So I polished off as much of it, the leftovers, as I can stomach, but I'm gonna go back to more of the chicken and taters that I've been doing usually for meal prep, because I have like 50 million different marinades and stuff for that. I kind of wish I could show you. You're beating this. Oh, you won't get your beating this month. Can we donate more so you do? I can be bought. I can be bribed. Thank you again. Oh no, seriously, man, that's insane. Best dealer for new patch, Dispriest. Paladin is not going to be back, but I did finish recording a little rant about how they've kind of screwed over Paladins. So, you know, I'm fighting for you guys. It would be nice if Paladin was good, because I think it has one of the larger player bases out there. And, like, I don't know. I feel weird that I'm the one banging the drum, but someone's got to do it, you know? Someone's got to. This is actually in the sky. Yeah. So what I'm trying to do is I have these brackets, and they got a little hook in them. And I'm trying to find how I can mount them to the desk so that I can have a foot hammock so I can rest the dogs. Okay? Because how cool would it be if the streamer was just had his feet up, chilling, laid back? I think it'd be cool. You know? Druids are going to be good. Hush now. All right. All right. I know. I'm looking up. It's okay. It's the first time I'll ever look up to you, Coffee. makes sense. Wait a minute. There's no way. Huh. I don't know where this is supposed to go. How you doing, John? So, I have this foot hammock, and I'm trying to set it up because the servers just, like, exploded for no reason. Even though I was so nice to them. But I don't know where it goes. I don't know where it's supposed to, like, be designed to go. You know? Huh. If it's there, that needs to have a sibling? Oh, maybe? I think I found it. Wait. We are so back. I think. Nah, I never got into Hardcore Classic. Irish, thank you for the 18 months. Leveling up that hype train. Thanks, big dog. On the floor, I mean, I'm sitting down and just it's a standing desk, you know. It's a standing desk. Also, thank you guys for the hype train. Y'all are nuts. We should have a standing desk giveaway coming up though. It should be nice. Why does this not work? So strange. Where's the other one? It was there. Bracket. Yeah, dude, it would be an awesome foot hammock if it'll work. Which could be a nice big if. We shall see. Cool. And then find a screw. I actually don't know where it's supposed to sit. So I'm kind of just finding an open section. Possibly? Oh my god, chat, we might be so back. Okay, this is jerry-rigged as fuck, but it could work. Oh my god. Do you believe in miracles? It can happen. Server check? Yeah, black thing's a punching bag. Yeah. Here's where I find out that like the positioning is gonna be all fucked, but yeah, we'll see. Not like we can't undo it if it sucks. Okay. One more. Did anybody else get into PTR? Is PTR back or nah? Okay. We might be back, chat. We might be back. Come on back down to earth. Okay. Hammock. Still no showing. Infinite load screen. Yeah. Blizzard just doesn't like me streaming at night, do they? Oh, Jack wanted the stream? Nah. Turn the servers off. All right. Progress. Might have to fiddle with it a little bit. Okay. It's on the floor. So I need to, like, wrap it up a bunch. You know, they actually have, like, a people hammock that they could, like, put under your desk. When we were shopping for this, they, like, were highlighting that. And, there was not going to be any way that I was going to be able to fit in that. What, for people under 5 foot? Yeah, basically. They don't make things for tall people anymore. It's a rough life. It's a rough life, man. What can you do? Terrible burden. It's not quite working. Right idea, but our execution needs a little bit of work. Tech power up that said these NVIDIA drivers are causing bricked 5090s. Oh, fun. Wait, is that what you have? I like the idea of a hammock under the desk, but I would need a cheese grater under my desk for my feet. Just go get a pedicure, man. They'll cheese grater your feet right up. See, now I'm worried because I did just update my drivers, but I have a 4070 Super. Yeah. Well, crud. Yeah, I felt like they were going to be doing some crazy great stuff with the whole 5090, using the AI to produce frames and whatnot. And then it kind of all fell apart. And then it kind of all fell apart. All the chaos in those cards, not a far stretch they would cause issues in the 40 series. Yeah. You ain't wrong. Yeah, it sounds like it's a good idea to skip the 50 season, the 50 setup. Wait for the 6000 series. Is it always every year? It's been a little bit more than that, right? Honestly, I love this punching bag, not because of the punching bag, but just because it's just so chill. Every other. Okay. Pump more power into it, but I actually lowered the spec of the wires, so the power cables are hitting temps of 150 degrees under full load. Oh my god. Maybe AMD will create something good. So, dude, I know, like, at some point, AMD's GPU's got to come back, and Intel's CPU's got to come back. At some point, right? It's been rough. It's been rough. The competition has been not great. What does that mean, Gark? I'll go back to the drawing board with the hammock at some point. $3,000 GPU? Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Technology of advanced rapid rate reducing over time because of physical limitations. Ah, okay. It kind of sounds like what was happening with the GPU drivers, right? They basically kept on making bigger and bigger and bigger GPUs for a long time until they couldn't anymore. Something like that. So, what I have the Spy Masters because it's really good. Because, I don't know, math? Yeah. Because math. Yeah. Oven axes came around, but also fuck playing around this trinket. Yeah, this is a banger website for trinkets and stuff. Come on, try a little. Nothing is forever. I never got a Mythic Gale of Shadows, dude. I never got a Mythic Gale of Shadows. We can drive it home. And I probably won't. Yeah, unfortunately. You got a 619 one from the chest? Yeah, it's a banger trinket. The Gale after I stopped caring. Typical. Every M plus stat stick at a Mythic with tertiaries. Must be nice being God's favorite, Rob. Must be nice. A monk got a Mythic Gale of Shadows, so you know. It kinda tracked. What's happening in our druid? It's unplayable. What? What are you talking about? Is our druid not good? Haven't seen Mythic Neck or a second trinket from your vaults? Yeah. Nah, any of the servers work, Nick. I think Race to World Holy Priest is out of the Race to World First comp? No, the opposite. I think Holy Priest is in for the Race to World First comp. Eh. Adjustments final? Nothing's ever final, but it's not looking good. It's not looking good. I was lucky and got Mythic Changeling and Gale week 2 and 3, but then had 4 totally brick vaults in a row. That's fine though. Dude, that's fine. Who knows how many bricked fucking things I have. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I mean, like the buffs that Dis got that made him meta in season 1, those came after my tier lists were done. Those came after the season came out. What specs better for raid? I mean, I think you're gonna see both in the Race to World first, but I think there's a chance that Dis could be stacked in the Race to World first as well. It's pretty nuts. So, I mean, maybe if the servers come back. I wasn't planning on streaming a ton longer tonight. But next stream, we will be playing a lot more Druid. Because I think Druid is going to be my third character for next season. I think I'm going to play, not to spoil tomorrow's video, which I know you guys are all going to watch and like and subscribe, all right? But tomorrow's video is basically going to be like, hey, I'm going to play Priest, Monk, and Druid, I think. Yeah. My man. Thank you so much for the 14 months, Gil. But yeah, like if you only wanted to like main Holy Priest and raid next season, you could and you could be fine. I do think that it's a really good season for Diskin raids coming up. Yeah. Why does that show? Some of my alerts show and some don't. That's weird. Kazumi, thank you for giving the gift of the sub to Zeba? Zabad Rabbit. There we go. Thank you. Z Bad Rabbit. Ah, I got it. Third time's a charm. Double Mistweaver? That's a hot take. Yeah. Archer many years looks not bad now. Maybe DPS buff. I think it looks really good. Like when I was playing it, and like I barely play it, right? But like once I started getting some momentum with what I had to be doing, I was like, wait, this spec is actually doing really well, you know? Yeah, fuck Valor Stones, man. I hate them. We need a second tier of double Prez. Ugh. No, Prez is following history again, man. They're like good for the start of the expansion, and then they just get, you know, then they have like a mid-off the rest of the expansion. It's a carpal tunnel class. Not me, man. My rejuve is bound to my mouse button. It's on my thumb. It's on my thumb on my mouse hand. Yeah. Dude, it was actually pretty hilarious, Rusty, with Prez being so powerful, because what happened is you didn't really need flexible healers. Anybody taken an economics class before? Fuck, I don't have a pencil. Anyway, in economics, they're like, nobody knows how to make a pencil. And they used it to drive, I'll spare you the whole lecture, but they use it to drive home the point of comparative advantages in that there's not one master pencil making facility. It's you get the wood from here, you get the lead from there, you get the wood gets chopped down here, and then it goes somewhere else there. And there's all these specializations that make the economy work, right? And so when Prez was super powerful, my point is that you would basically just have healers that only focused on like one thing. So Prez on Nexus Princess would just like, you have one Prez cover this rift explosion, and they'd be like the only ones doing like real healing for the rift going off. And then the next rift would go off, and then the other Prez would heal that one. And then you go to the intermission phase, and then it would be the rest of Shaman carrying all the healing there, you know? And it was so cool to see that happen in race. And you like didn't need any flexibility from the other healers at all, because everybody just had their niche they focused on. It was pretty cool. What are you going to be playing, Matt? Any changes I'm hoping for next season? I mean, I feel like they've kind of abandoned Holy Pally, and I feel like Shaman doesn't really have a good niche anymore in raid healing. Yeah. Like, what? The only thing that Shaman's really good at, and what I mean by good at, is like better than other people at, is like spread healing. But there's not really any spread healing. You know, like Prez does way better at stacked healing. Dis just does a buttload of healing in general, and you can actually stay still long enough. Happy Valentine's Star. You know? So, get another HPAL rework? I wouldn't be surprised if we did. Like, I kind of feel like the Paladin community is being kind of quiet. Maybe they're not, right? But I don't know. Maybe they're like the sleeping dragon or something like that right now. But I'm just like amazed that Blizzard's not doing anything. It's so weird to me. But yeah, like when I make the raid, I just recorded the raid tier list thing today, and I was like, "Yo, they abandoned paladins. This fucking sucks." So I'm doing what I can at least, you know, blare the horn about it. I know Ellesmere has been as well, right? Yeah. Swap from Pally back to Monk. I think that's a really good decision. Yeah, because what they're doing with Pally right now is ridiculous. Yeah, I'd love to play it, right? I'd love to be playing Pally. What's Pally's problem? Name it, you know? So many things. So many things. I mean, like, some of the predominant stuff is, like, they don't know what they want to do with the spec. You know, they have, like, AC Lightsmith. They have some caster support specs. Like, they have, like, a little bit here, a little bit there. And they're kind of just all over the place. And they need to make the talent trees more specific. So that this is just caster land. This is just melee builder spender land. This is AC Lightsmith or, you know, whatever. But they need to be more specific about these builds. Instead of letting everybody have everything. Like, they need to make, if anything, really powerful talent nodes that are all like 2-pointers. So you get less talent nodes in general, but they're actually good. Because Paladin, you kind of get all the talents and they all are kind of mediocre. They need to make you have, like, less talents, but, like, they're really good for caster style. They're really good for melee style. Like, something like that. If anything, they need to decide if they want Avenging Crusader to still be a thing or not. Or if they want, I don't know, what would you call it? Like, normal Paladin? Kind of old Glimmer Pally, where you just hit Holy Shocks and you hit Spenders? That kind of play style. They need to decide if they want that to exist and if they want Avenging Crusader to exist. Because they can't have both. You need to have those, choose between one of them, and then let there be a caster play style. And then buckle down on a caster play style, shunt it off to the side, shove the other side to the other side, and then having the dead center, the AC talent, and then like the Empowered Wings talent, right? Something like that. Yeah, Battle Pally, right? They need to be very specific and say, here's 2 gameplay styles. You go to the left or you go to the right, but you don't get both. Like, I don't want a caster Pally, but like, you know what I mean? I hope that Dryny gets to play. Yeah. I hope that he has his priest or something that he likes playing, because it fucking sucks to see somebody of like Dryny's caliber not playing on fights. Because Pally sucks, you know? And I'm sure he knows all this stuff that's going on right now, you know? But yeah. Season 2 DF was so good. It was overtuned, but it felt amazing to play. But that's the problem, okay? Here's what happened. When you have a spec that's so bloated, it's a pie slice that's cut into too many little pieces. And everybody knows that small slices of pizza taste worse than big slices. Proven fact. The difference was that those were normal sized slices of pizza because the spec was so overtuned. It just had a bigger pie than everybody else. And once they actually shrunk the pie, then everybody realized that the slices were small and it sucked. Yeah, they need to commit. They need to fucking drill down on it, even if it makes people bitch, because there's like 3 different styles of playing, and you can kind of play everything, and then that sucks. And they can't do that anymore. They need to fucking pull up their pants and commit. Yeah. And yeah, like the way that they're gutting AC Lightsmith is just like annoying. It's irritating, you know? Bring back 2-hander Pally. Agreed. 100%. Holy Shock Centric felt amazing, even if it was bloated. Oh yeah, because your Holy Shocks did stuff. Like, Paladin is meant to have fat, slow Holy Shocks. Fat, slow heals. That's how it was back in the day, man. Yeah, man, I feel bad for Ellie. Like, imagine if I was in his shoes and, like, I couldn't play what I wanted to play. And I had to go play something else I didn't want to play, you know? I get it, man. I was there in the past. I totally get it. You know? Thankfully for me in the past, I really enjoyed playing Paladin or I enjoyed playing Monk. And so when those were meta and Priest wasn't, I went and played those, right? Yeah, Disc used to be in that, but thankfully I enjoyed other things. But not everybody enjoys other things, H-Priest is looking great in raids yonder. Pretty suck in M+, though. Tanks the new patch, like VDH is always makes other tanks look bad in M+. I feel like Prot Pally's the big dog still, Prov. Yeah. Tuning is going to be from now to the patch. There's time. I doubt much changes with Holy Priest. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they did some, 5% atonement nerf or something like that. We'll see. Not expecting much, though. Mistweaver is great for M+, yeah. It's really good. Yeah. Gonna be tanking, you think Pally's the lead candidate? In my opinion, yeah. I feel like they have the right mix of control, damage, party utility, all that, Future Fodom is better than current Fodom? Eh. Time moves ever forward. Nah, this is super abnormal, Tobias. I don't know what the heck is going on with servers. Usually the servers are either down or they're up. This is the fucking weird in between, Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing, Tequilix. They need to keep on hiring class devs and make sure the class devs only work on classes in the game until they have the Mistweaver standard. Because whenever there's a problem for Mistweaver that seems blatantly obvious, it actually gets fixed pretty quick. I think it took them 2 weeks for this Chi-G mastery build to get played and then to get killed. And that was what Mistweavers wanted. They did not want to play this raid build. And it's quick, I feel like the class design team is just understaffed or overworked, or they're pulling them from working on classes to work on something else. I get it. If you hire 1 million level designers to design more worlds and design more quests, and eventually there's diminishing returns, right? But I don't think we've ever hit the diminishing return point for class changes, Exactly. I agree, Afflicted. It's Mistweaver was in a bad spot until they got a dev who really, really was super passionate about it, But it sucks that anybody gets into that position. Any class gets into that position. Class pruning, pruning classes themselves, that would never happen, nah. Nah, there's way too much, identity built up for people in their specs and stuff. They could, prune some abilities, defensive abilities. I'm in favor of that, Give everybody one strong defensive, active button to press. Good. Make choice nodes. You can choose situationally how you use it, what you use, whatever. Great. Maybe you take charges of it. Maybe you have 2 charges. I don't know. Right? But I don't need 4 active buttons to push. None of that. Everybody gets 1. Get rid of my interrupt as a healer? Yeah, get rid of that too. Because then they're going to reduce the amount of kicks in dungeons as a result. Those things are connected, It's all connected. Mistweaver much different playstyle? Not much, no. Yeah. See, Final Fantasy is cool, but Final Fantasy is power creep to hell. I like Final Fantasy's raid healing, but it's hit a defensive or an external or, party DR, and then you live the hit and then you go, right? Yeah. I remember Vault of the Incarnates disc? Of course. It was some rough times. Bloated as all hell. It is very simple, and that is nice. But I would play the shit out of some Final Fantasy, every raid, if they made healing in that game, really fun. If there was, the healer was constantly healing. Who cares about the damage? I don't find it that entertaining to sit there and mash smite. It's kind of cool when you can min-max, but it kind of lost its novelty for me after 1 tier. I was a total noob for 2 Savage raid tiers, didn't know what I was doing. I did a 3rd one, and I was playing Astrologian, and it was day 1, raid every single day until we cleared. And it took us 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, something like that. And then I was like, this is sick. And then like afterwards we got to farm and I was like, but I want to heal. And then I was just smiting and maintaining my dot. And that was it. Yeah, Savage was like the 8-man mythic, yeah. That's right, Nurse. Behind. Okay. First healer priest gets an interrupt, or all healers lose interrupts. I think all healers should lose interrupts. Yeah. Yeah. But like they have cool fights. It's just I don't know. The healing role doesn't really feel that fun. So in that game, there's like some fights that were fun, like this Hesperos fight. It was like the first end boss of Endwalker, and the end of the fight, you just have to like snap tethers until the boss dies. And at that point, it's just like slam healing as hard as you can. It's great. So much fun. Oh my god, yeah. That shit was my jam. That shit was my jam. And like in order to meet the enrage, you had to like really, really time your cooldowns properly and stuff. It owned. Difficulty spike in WoW's heroic to mythic is a bit too much unless you're world first. I think the way they do the steps in difficulty inevitably makes it so somebody runs into a wall and like that kind of ends people's journey. And you can argue that like gear helps nerf it, but I think the mechanical complexity kind of just like it's like, oh, we killed 4 bosses on mythic, we're done, you know. Yeah. Dude, I know it's a little crazy, Storms. I'm surprised they keep Sins of the Many. And there's actually no reason for it to stay, but you know. I think there's like 3 different people that are working on disc and they're hesitant to remove stuff. Oh yeah, 100%, Matt. Like they have damage buffs, they have healing buffs, they have a lot of extra gear. And like fights are complex. People are not great at mechanics, you know. I think Dwarf is like in a league of its own for M+ Bay. And then after that, you know, obviously both Dwarf specs, you know, Dwarf and Dark Iron. After that, maybe Shadow Meld, but like it's very much maybe Earthen. Yeah. Max and Dratno say it'll be the first 3 and then most casual guilds will stop. I would believe it. Rick Reverb seems like a pretty nasty 4th. Actually, no. Styx Bunk Junker. Yeah. Because you need to have people who actually know how to like roll the balls around and everything like that. Yeah. Is he calling me a slut, Aniran? That's fucked up, man.
Almost a year, eh?
It's true. We're getting there. We're getting there. Thank you for the 11 months. Oh my god, Sunblade. Oh man. I guess Storms, but our damage is great, so, you know, whatever. You should make kicks do minimal damage on a successful kicks the DPS actually kick. They tried that, though. They gave, like, resources and stuff. There's a bunch of specs that give resources. For shamans, they get damage reduction. I don't know. My hot take, I don't even think it's a hot take. I don't think PvE players like interrupting. That's some PvP stuff. Put it over in the PvP quarantine zone. Okay? I think DPS just want to, like, not stand in fire and then do a lot of damage. They're simple creatures. New raid's looking good. Yeah. Very big fan. The theme is on point. There's a lot of, like, very good bosses. There's not, like, any insane, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. But there's a lot of, like, good ones, you know? Hey, there you go, Matt. This could be easier to play in raids. Not even a certain amount of smites to do. Basically, is less punishing in the downtime, Wink. Because, like you said, you don't need to actually cast all these smites. It's like the same difficulty level for your cast sequence, you know? Overestimated DPS desire to not be in fire? Well, some things never change. How bad did the nerf hurt GG in raids? I think that playstyle is dead, but you just kind of go back to the usual playstyle that you're running in live right now, Jason, and then you'll be fine. I hope Gallywix has a secret phase. I hope they put up like a nice big projection and it's Bobby Kotick and everyone like DPSs him down. Yeah. Sounds great. Or the secret phase that he's a dreadlord. There you go. DPS shouldn't need an extra incentive to stay alive. You say that. What about disincentive? Plug a Mythic raid will be a lot harder than an air bar. First boss, kind of piss easy. Cauldron of Carnage. Okay, so I think the first 3 won't be that bad. Because Cauldron of Carnage, you need like 2 people in each group to know what they're doing. So you need like tanks to know what they're doing. And then like 4 DPS or healers that know what they're doing to handle the mechanics. And then you can be fine. On Rick Reverb, you need the tanks to know what they're doing again. And then you need like, actually probably the same. Probably like 4 or 5 DPS / healers. And then you'll be fine. So that's fine for the first 3. After that, Styx Bunk Junker is random in terms of who gets targeted to roll around on this snowball thing. It's just totally random. And so you need everybody to know what they're doing to fix that. I see notices. Oh, Bobby's take on the Warcraft movie ruining the game. Yeah, where did which expansion did the Warcraft movie launch in? Was that BFA? Yeah, the snowball thing picks healers as well. I thought the movie was fine. I didn't think that it was great, but I thought it was fine. Oh, it was in WAD? Yeah, I guess that is kind of funny. He's like, we're not meeting our deadlines. That's actually kind of hilarious. In my mind, because we did miss a raid tier, and we attributed it to the garrisons, but then apparently all the devs, I guess, apparently were on the movie site to make sure stuff looked good. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, like the movie's fine. It's not like accurate, but not bad. Yoda thinks Disc is S tier. Yeah, he's right. I mean, it made money, so I don't really think it's a failure. I don't know. If something turns a profit, like how cope am I still maining H Priest for keys and raids? It's not a cope for raid. Keys, you know. As long as, you know, you're kind of stopping at 12, you're probably fine. Yeah. I think it was basically a good point of pride that the game existed, or that the movie existed about the game. That being said, if you can't control the devs, or like they're missing deadlines because they're at the movie shoot, isn't that on the bosses? Like, I don't know. Like, why are you sending the devs to go work on the movie or something like that? Or so many that you miss deadlines? Like, that's the thing that doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, it was a good Warcraft movie for normies. Yeah. Yo, provocative. Thank you so much for the new sub, my dude. Hey, Danzo. Ian became the game director after Legion launched. It's like right after Legion launched. But we made money in China. Listen, as long as you take the money in China and bring it back into your pockets, it's still a dub. Actually, I don't know if you can even do that. I think any money you have to make in China has to be like reinvested in China or something. I mean, it would have been cool if they made an animated series, but I think Riot was even saying that they lost money on it. Which, you know, they have like that Tencent money. Most movies made from books are the same way. They don't follow the books. True. True. I don't want to waste my time. Some things are also just hard to translate into the movie medium. Like, I'm reading the Stormlight Archive, and they talk about characters in the book who don't really use facial expressions. They have certain rhythms, and they hum the rhythm if they're annoyed or happy or sad or whatever. And it's like, I have no fucking idea how they would translate that into a movie. Yeah. I'm like, I have no idea. You know when they're annoyed because the book tells you they use the rhythm of being fucking annoyed, you know? You get the glow type pixel from targeted spells to debuffs. Yes. It should be in the debuff section. And you can make a specific indicator for specific debuffs. Yeah. What do you prefer to choose, a healer and a Mythic Prog with 4 healers? Like, what do I play? I play Priest. Whatever spec is going to help the team the most. But, like, I've been playing Priest for, like, a decade. So, I played both of them. In, like, Nerebar Palace, I played half Disc, half Holy. I played Disc for Anzarek, and I played Holy for Silken. For Amir Drasil, I played like 90% disc in that tier. Aberrus, I played like 100% disc. For the first, like, it was like the second or third boss of Aberrus. I was like, I'm going to try disc, and it was awful. And I was like, nope, this is a holy tier. Spec doesn't do any healing. Half of Vault of the Incarnates, I played disc. The other half, I played holy. I ended up playing disc on a Razageth kill. I think I was holy for our first Broodkeeper kill. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, I mean, I've played them both for eons at this point. Yep. The droid beeping in Star Wars. Yeah, exactly. So, I'm kind of leaning towards, like, Disc Priest, Holy Priest, Mistweaver, X for the next raid. I mean, at least for, like, Race to World first. But all you really have to do in, like, a healer comp is just have variety. As long as you have variety, you'll be fine. Like, if you stack, I don't know, 4 Preservation Evokers, you know, you might have some gaps. But as long as you have, like, 4 different healers, you'll be okay. Yeah. Except for player housing and the changes to Exile's Reach, since WoW has no real tutorial. Yeah, what are they doing to Exile's Reach? Because they need to, like... They need to really have a good starter zone for people to figure out what the hell's going on. How you doing, Pepsi? Thanks, man. Like, by far, one of the biggest things they need to do with WoW is make sure it's new player friendly from the get-go. Because if it's not, like, it doesn't matter how good the game is if it's such a high wall to get into it to begin with that, like, you're not bringing new blood in, you know? Now, they really have not. That's the thing, son, is that they haven't done much to make prayer healing and renew good, but they've actually made your holy words good. So, like, yeah, it works, kind of. It kind of works. You still have, like, long ramps and stuff, Kuzmi? Yeah. You still have long ramps. The thing is, you're just not punished if you can't smite a lot during downtime. Which is significant. So, like, you have to stand still, apply all your atonements, extend the duration, do damage, and then after that, you know, you're not getting punished for not moving enough, or whatever. Or if you have to move a bunch. Because, like, as an example, when cooldown reduction first came out, it was in Amir Drasil. And if I didn't stand there and smash smite until the fire was almost going to overwhelm me on Smolderon, I would not get my pet back for the next ramp. And that was so annoying, because I had no atonements out, and I couldn't do anything but spam smite. Couldn't shield anybody, couldn't dot the boss, whatever. I just had to spam smite with what my haste level was at the time on progress. You know, so you don't have to deal with, like, annoying shit like that. It's like, oh, I've completed my ramp. All right, now you can, you know, shield whoever, move for mechanics, do mechanics, whatever it is. Have a good night, Provocative. So it's better. It's a lot better. But it's still challenging. It's going to be powerful, but challenging. Challenging, punishing, all that fun stuff. Yeah. Yep. Just ate 13 factors for dinner. They were delicious. Oh my god, love to see it. You don't really have to run either of them, Balthazar. They're, like, fine, but with how much better Smite's getting, I don't think you're gonna run either of them, and you're just gonna pound Smite out. If I can't play any healer, what class and spec would I play? I would just go play another game. I don't know. I did raid Prog initially as a rogue back when it was still combat. I redid Prog in the past as, like, Unholy Frost Blood, but, like, I don't know. If I couldn't heal in WoW, if they got rid of healers in WoW, I'd probably just quit. Yeah. Final Fantasy, maybe. If they made Final Fantasy healing good, I just go healing. I would just go heal in Marvel Rivals. Yeah. Yeah. Just remove that cooldown. I mean, you're gonna run it if you raid. You're gonna run it if you raid. But like, set it at like an awkward keybind. I don't know. It'll be, you know, if anything, you'd run Halo, and that's almost a minute cooldown, right? Yeah. Marvel Rivals race to world first. Let's fucking go. It's a fun game. It's a fun game, man. Yeah. Well, just use your Halo keybind for Holy for disc. Easy. Maybe I would. Coffee. I don't know. There's also that game Fellowship that's coming out. And like, I haven't really done a lot of research on it, but it's basically going to be like just WoW M+ as a standalone game. And I hope healing is good in that game. If they take feedback, I'll be all over them with feedback to make healing fun in that game. We'll see. I'll be pretty disappointed if they make healing just like support role though. I feel like that's such a cop out. Yeah, if I had time to play Monster Hunter, man. Yeah. Proximity and about your utility. That could be fun. If you have like good movement for your characters, that could be really fun. But if if you can actually run and fly around and stuff. Yeah. So it looks like it's kind of a mess. Going on a trip in a few weeks, hopefully. That'd be fun. Oh, that's right. I gotta see. My friend's having a birthday. My friend's having a birthday at the end of March. And they want to go to Vegas. And they are going to Vegas, actually. Yeah, they are going to Vegas. What tank do I like healing the most? Prop Pally. Yeah. A lot of good tanks in PTR right now and stuff, but I like healing Prop Pally. Dang, there's some cheap hotel rooms. I guess March is not really a hopping time for Vegas. Is it depressing? I mean, I've never been, and my friend's having their birthday there. And they invited me out. I told them I'd have to look, see if times align. But I've never been, so, you know. I appreciate you, Sansu. Thank you, man. I think they're both good, Posy. But as a healer, I definitely prefer having Prop Alley. Yeah. Tank is Prot Warrior. P Warrior mains are playing Chicken Little, so I don't know what's going on. Nah, typical. Our Shaman looks like solid in M+. Kind of meh for raids. Yeah. Is this a new bug? I guess. I don't know what's going on. Yeah. That is true. That is true, Serafita. Yeah, we'll see. Hotels don't seem too expensive, thankfully. How's this looking? Insanely good. Insanely good. Yeah. So don't... How fast can I run 6 miles? Not fast. I don't run. I just walk. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Raid team needs healers, and I wanted to swap, but I got a geared Mistweaver, but that's it. Open to play anything. What's new to healing friendly? Play Mistweaver. It's really good. Yeah. Enough time to gear your disc over the Shaman? Probably. Probably. The energy's desperate. I could see it. I feel like it'd be really fun if you go with friends, though. If you have the good energy around you. Going solo might be a little, yeah. Might be a little, Look what announced Race World first casting. Deactivated Twitter so I couldn't check. No announcements. We'll just have to see. Cancel load up, try again. All right. Just for you. Just for you. Yeah, Og, while it doesn't buff the healers anymore, or at least like not as directly as they used to, it still does a bunch of damn. And it still has like little tertiary things like the armor increase. Like the old armor increase. Yeah, I know they did like a nerf to their personal damage and stuff, but it still seems like they're contributing in general a lot. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is like they have a bunch of like small buffs to it, so it might be like fine, but yeah, see? No characters still. See, Mercer? Ripperoo. So rather than staring at the loading screen, I'm gonna head off and eat up some dinner. Cause me hungry. Eat. Cooking stream. I wish. Should like reheat a meal. Yeah. I do need to. I was gonna do it for that last like slow cooker thing, but I think I'll probably just try to rip them this coming week. Maybe like Monday or Tuesday or something. I haven't forgotten. I haven't forgotten. Yeah, I know. We will. We will. We will. Yeah, we will do some this week. I think I have some sponsored streams coming up this coming week as well. You show off yours as well. There you go. We've done so much. I hit up some people about apparel. I'm working on all the guides, working on the Wowhead guides. Got a bunch of stuff sent to my editor already. I have some sponsored stuff we got to do next week. And cooking stream. Yeah. Yeah, I'm also going to do a whole like setup command so I can link the desk, link all the treadmill stuff. But do more. I know. I know. I am the pack mule. Delandros, thank you for the 51 months, my dude. I appreciate you, dudes. And I appreciate you all. No, it's a good time. Like, I'm not complaining. There's a lot to do, but it's good to be busy. It's good to be busy, and it's good to have these busy times. And I wouldn't be doing it without you guys. So, thanks for that. I'm going to head off. Maybe no stream tomorrow. Definitely no stream Sunday. It's the good kind of busy, yep. Archon's always great, Lorca says. It's off Warcraft logs. They always give you the data and stuff like that. Tom's there, thank you for the 40 months, my man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. But yeah, it's the good kind of busy. And if we pull off all the things we want to pull off, it should be our most content-rich start to the season we've ever had. So, fingers crossed we can get it all done. Anyway, dudes, have a lovely night. Take it easy. Maybe stream tomorrow, not sure. But definitely stream back on Monday, all right? Have a great night, guys. Have a great weekend if I don't see you till then. And happy Valentine's Day.